Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I'm gonna let y'all get a little minute to realize I'm here. It is raining down here in Florida. I do not like rain. I like the sunshine. Can you stand the rain? No, well, actually, I can. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day wherever y'all at. It is Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin, and only, I said there's only one dark skin activist, and that's Rashida Strober. What's going on, y'all? I am the reason anybody on YouTube, social media speaks on colorism. I created the first platform ever in history to fight to end colorism, and I called it Dark Skin Activism, created in 1998 before anybody talked about dark skin, before anybody talked about colorism. I brought my platform online, and you bitches stole. Okay? But you're not the dark skin activist. Y'all already know exactly what I'm going to say. The hardcore followers, y'all know I don't care about these fuck ass haters out here. I'm here to speak my dark skin piece, and I won't stop because the haters be mad. They already tried to stop me, but the dark skin activist is unstoppable. Dark skin activism, real quick, consists of me writing plays and books about only dark skin, and I am the first person in human history to build a brand around my dark skin, and all you hoes copying me. That's a fact. That is a fact. Yep. But the fact remains, you're not the dark skin activist. It's only one. Dark skin activist is actually my trademark name. I own the trademark. Why do I own the trademark? Well, first of all, I had to, you got so many plagiarizers and thieves out here. I bought it because it came from this brain right here. I created the phrase. And dark skin activist does not mean an activist that's dark skinned. Dark skin activist means that I'm an activist that advocates against colorism and what I coined or created to mean dark skin discrimination, and that would be the word darkism. And real quick, my books include Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, and I have the book version and the play version of A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, and my most recent and latest book, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. And I am working on finishing up my book entitled Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober Story. Yes. So, I want to say shout out to everybody that's watching. I can't see the chat. I don't know. It's always something going crazy with my thing where I can't see the chat. But yes, I want to come back on here. My website, by the way, is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Ooh, that reminds me, the damn website is down. I gotta go to the website and get that together. But anyway, my Cash App, if you would like to make donations, is $Rashida Lala. Once again, $Rashida Lala. Once again, that is $Rashida Lala. Okay, all right, y'all. I have to come back on here and speak on this Tasha K situation with this case because it's so similar in a lot of ways to my case that I had with, I'm going to refer to this person as the biggest black female basher, hater of black women, dark-skinned black women on YouTube. Some of you are familiar with it, some of you are not. But back in 2020, this person did a lot of harassment, defaming, copyright infringement. And the point is this. What my case shows, because contrary to what anybody is saying, and you can go and do your own research, it's public record, I won my federal copyright case. And I also won my appeals in the Second District Court of Appeals. I won both of those cases. And I'm not going to sit here and put that stuff online because it's all public record. I don't have to do that. You do your due diligence and do what you need to do. But the point that I'm making here is the chickens is coming home to roost with these people that come online and think that they can harass people, because it's all a part of the same category of internet folks, internet celebrities, bloggers, whatever the hell you want to call them. doing something bad to another individual online. And the chicken is coming. I knew this was going to happen. The chickens is coming home to roost. You know, I'm lesser known, obviously, than a Cardi B and a Tasha K. And I think that they probably filed their cases before mine. But I actually did win my shit first. Yes, I did. In 2020, I initiated the lawsuit. I lost a lot of battles, but I just kept going because I knew in my heart that what was happening was wrong and that I would be helping to set a precedent for those who are victims of online stalking, online harassment, online defamation, etc. The victims that come after me, I knew that I had to keep on fighting. And that's one of the reasons why I kept going, okay? And the chickens have come home to roost because what you can, and let me tell y'all something. Let me just be real clear here. I am not a Cardi B fan. I repeat, I'm not no Cardi B fan. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm a fan of. Righteousness. I'm a fan of what the law states. Okay? I'm a fan of what is just. That's what I'm a fan of. Okay? Not all that other bullshit. Not all that other bullshit. I can look past the fact I don't like a person. But what you can't do is break the law when you're dealing with that person. That's the issue here. So for me, I feel like both, not even that I feel like, I know that both of these cases, even though mine is lesser known, it's not getting the publicity, or it didn't get the publicity that Cardi B's case and this Tasha K case got, but the effect is the same. What it's going to do is going to make these bloggers, these internet personalities, step their motherfucking game up. And when I say step their motherfucking game up, I mean in terms of integrity, in terms of presenting facts, in terms of thinking twice before you stalk a person, in terms of thinking twice before you dox a person. Because with me, I pursued relentless criminal prosecution. I pursued criminal prosecution as well as civil. I was not playing. And don't think for one moment that there's not going to be another celebrity out there like Cardi B that'll come for somebody legally. And I don't consider myself a celebrity, but don't think for once that there won't be a YouTuber out here like me that's going to look at this and go, this person did the exact same thing to me. Let me go exercise my constitutional rights. Because that's really all it is. It's about a person exercising their rights as a United States citizen to say, you know what? This person has broke the law. And, you know, I have this cause of action. I learned so much about legal speak from the 2 years that I've been in litigation, man. Y'all just don't. That's the beauty of all of this. Like, people thought that they was going to break me down. They thought that I was going to fall apart. They thought that I was going to go run hide, but all you did is empower me. I became more powerful and knowledgeable regarding the law in terms of, from both sides. From the pro se side, pro se means that you represent yourself, and also from looking at it from hiring attorneys. I became way more, and that's what this thing will make you do, because who's calling me? Let me decline. Every time I go live, it's like people know I'm going live. But when you go through bad experiences, you're either gonna break and fold or you're gonna fight. I was born a fighter, y'all. It's in my motherfucking blood. Like, I will fight up here any bitch that try to come for me. Like, I'm relentless. That's rashidalala, the dark skin activist, aka Relentless. And just to give y'all a little bit of a tidbit of information here. I wish I could see the chat. I want to apologize, y'all, because I cannot see the chat. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this. It's raining out here. It's raining. It's pouring. I don't know why I can't see the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. In my initial battles, I used an attorney. But when I filed my case with the appellate courts, I filed that case pro se, meaning I represented myself. And like I said, I don't got to come on here and prove all this public record. It's all public record. I can come on here and talk confidently. That's why I come on here and talk confidently, because I already know it's public record and I'm telling the truth. And intelligent individuals with integrity, because there's so many people out there that do not have integrity, and I don't like people without integrity. That's my biggest thing. I need you to be an honest, decent, moral, upright human being. If you're not that, then fuck you. You come for me, I'm coming for your ass on a legal level, and I'm gonna fight you until I fucking win. If I get punched and knocked the fuck down, bitch, I'm gonna get up. That's what I do. That's what I learned to do. That's all it is to it. So, I lost. I had some losses with attorneys, yes, but ironically enough, when I filed my appeal pro se, that means self-represented. Okay, on my appeal, I ain't have no lawyer, self-represented, and I won. So that goes to show you, anybody out there, if you know something belong to you and it's just and it's right and somebody done violated you, you keep motherfucking fighting. I kept telling motherfuckers, even when I win, I lose, bitch. Even when I win, I lose. Even when I win, I lose. Motherfuckers was laughing. Motherfuckers was mocking me. They was doing all that shit. I didn't give a fuck. Cause see, when you come from the bottom, like how I came from the bottom, hood-wise, poverty-wise, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. So I don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers that want to come for me and throw their little whatever weight I don't care. It's David and Goliath, bitch. That don't intimidate me at all. Like, I'm not that person that you think that people be thinking that. I don't know why they think that. Maybe it's the fucking glasses. I don't know what the fuck going on. They think they can intimidate me. But you can't intimidate me. When I know I'm right about something, I'm going to fight for my rights. That's how I go. And I knew deep in my heart that I was right. I knew that I was correct. And I wasn't going to stop fighting until I saw justice. And like I said, coming from my background, growing up in poverty, growing up in the hood, having to fight for every fucking motherfucking thing. For some people, they turn to drugs. For some people, they turn to shit that would destroy them. For me, I said, fuck that. Sometimes you got to be a little arrogant. Bitches call me arrogant, narcissistic. I am. I don't give a fuck. You mad? I don't fucking care. Because it's either sink or swim. And I had to learn how to sink or swim because nobody wasn't going to do nothing for me. My father died when I was very young. He was very old. And he died when I was young. My mama, I'm not going to get into too much detail, but my mama ain't never really, I ain't had nobody to depend on but God and my motherfucking self. But I said God and my motherfucking self. So I understand what it means to really be a fighter. A lot of motherfuckers, they don't get it. That's why they fall by the wayside and they weak as fuck. They just want to take the easy way out. But bitch, I make being uncomfortable my fucking friend. Fuck that. When you been homeless and slept on park benches, bitch, and when you done slept in abandoned houses with roaches and rats, I mean, I've done that. Anybody that's listened to my audio book, A Dark Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story, you know my story. So that's the thing. Like, it's gonna take a whole lot to intimidate me, which you can't. That's the whole thing. Like, a bitch can't intimidate me when I'm right. I don't even fear death. I don't. Because I already know what God got for me. And I knew when I was fighting this case, I knew that God was going to stand in my corner and that God was going to help me to win because I was in the right. That's why. And see, when you are in the right, like I told y'all, I'm not a Cardi B fan. She is light-skinned privilege all the way. I don't like how she's used the dark-skinned people to come up. It's not fair. It's not right. But I'm also fair. And if you're lying on a person, if you're stalking a person, and I'm not saying she's stalking, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is what happened to me, kind of throwing my stuff in there. If you breaking the fucking law, then the person has a right to pursue their legal rights. That's all it is to it. And if you are one of those people that has dealt with the legal system and pursued your right, you know what I'm saying is the truth. You know, I can't even be mad because she was well within her rights to file a fucking lawsuit. That's all it is to it. She was well within her rights as an American citizen to file a lawsuit and let a judge and a fucking jury decide. That's all it is to it. You cannot be mad about that. If Tasha K would have came out on the winning side, again, well within her rights. But my thing is this. If you're saying shit about people that's not true, the law says, hey, there's some legal redress. And if you're like I was, being stalked and harassed, threatened with death, all that, online, my address was given out, all that, I had every right to pursue criminal and civil charges, which I did relentlessly. So my whole thing is this. These fucking bloggers, this is a lesson to y'all. Y'all motherfuckers that be out here harassing people, stalking people, creating fake ass fucking profiles, defaming people, lying on people. My case and Cardi B case has set a precedent that motherfuckers are coming after your asses. And believe me, I will not hesitate to come and sue somebody else if they come violating me and violating the law. I would not fucking hesitate to file a lawsuit. I've learned so much about how to do it, where to do it, when to do it, all that. So like I said, all you're doing is empowering. People thought that it was breaking me. You empowered the fuck out of me. And I'm not saying that I'm this amazing legal person now, but what I am saying is I know I have the tools now because I was forced to have the tools. When you forced to fucking sink or swim and you want your life, your ass gonna fucking learn how to swim or you're gonna be dead. You're gonna be a goner. And I refuse to go out without a fucking fight. So the whole thing is this. Have some goddamn integrity. Quit fucking lying on people, defaming people, stalking people, giving out people address, threatening to kill people just because you don't fucking agree with them. You don't have a right to do that shit. Nobody has a right to do that shit. It's called freedom of goddamn speech. But it has its limits. With freedom of speech, you can't be out here breaking the fucking law. And if a person decides they want to break the law, you got every right to pursue your legal claim. And that's all it is to it. And that's what I see. I see that it could be more people filing lawsuits. Or it also could be more bloggers that are waking up and realizing I need integrity. I need some standards. I need to have some principles. I need to have some morals. I need to operate as a decent fucking human being. And if motherfuckers operated as a decent human being, then the world would be a hell of a whole lot better place. That's all it is to it, y'all. The world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. My books once again include How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is the first motivational book ever written for dark-skinned females. My other book is Darkism, which you can go to my website, which I got to go put the website back up. So y'all bear with me. It's going to be back up again. Darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. You can go there once I get the website up and running back. Of course, this is the first time that this has happened. You can go there and download a free ebook copy of my book, Darkism. Yes. My other books include Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. Also, hit that Cash App. Support. The Cash App is $Rashidalala. I need y'all financial support because I got myself into a financial disarray pursuing justice. So please go to my Cash App and make a donation $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. You can also go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com, even though I prefer the Cash App. You can go to my GoFundMe, Rashida Strober GoFundMe, and you can make a donation there. And that's it, y'all. That's pretty much, I had to come back on here and talk about this because I'm invested in the similarities in terms of being attacked and having my rights violated online and understanding how that feels and pursuing a legal claim just like Cardi B and winning. So I feel and I know that I have the authority to speak on this simply because I've gone through the process and actually won. And unlike Cardi B, because she got the money to afford these attorneys, I had to go pro se and still won. Yes, my case in the 2nd District Court of Appeals was filed, the brief was filed pro se, which means I represented myself and I still won. So I have a stake in all of this. I have a right to come on and speak on it because I've actually done it. Don't talk to me if you ain't done it. If you ain't done what the fuck I've done, you can't tell me nothing. That's another thing. Motherfuckers like to come and like to try to tell you, you can't tell me shit. If you ain't done what I've done, if you ain't pursued your legal rights, if you ain't acted as your own attorney, if you ain't went out and went through trial and error and hired lawyers and kept fighting, you can't tell me shit. I fucking done it. Bitch, I got the battle scars. It's all in the public record. And guess what? I do it all over again. I will do it all. I have no fucking regrets. I will do it all over again because I know that I'm actually helping somebody else out there. And I know that I help other people by showing you stand up. I don't give a fuck how much of a little dog you is in the fight. Cause I was David. That motherfucker was Goliath. More money, more following, more. I ain't give a fuck. Kept fighting. And if you understood the amount of work, legal research that goes into being pro se, you better respect the motherfucking game, because I ain't had no lawyer for the appellate court. You'll respect the motherfucking game if you shit. I got so inspired, I'm thinking about even going to motherfucking law school. Yes. If I could win pro se in the appellate court, just think about what the fuck I could do with a law degree. And it's more of persistence and fight, mental fight, than anything else. And so yes, I have the authority to speak on this shit because I've done it. Motherfuckers online talking, giving commentary. Where have you filed pro se and won? Show me your shit. Because I've done it. Public record. Y'all could go. I ain't finna pull up no fucking paperwork. It's public record. And you're going to clearly see on there, pro se. Pro se means you represent yourself. Pro se means you're your own attorney. You're going to see my name on there. Okay? So a bitch can't tell me shit unless you done been a pro se and won and beat your case successfully. You can't tell me a motherfucking thing at all. I'm talking to the haters because I know I'm gonna have some bitch ass haters that's jealous and envious of my intellect and my fight and my fucking arrogance. They're gonna call it arrogance, bitch. I call it confidence and fighting for justice. They're gonna come on here, but you can't tell me a motherfucking thing if your motherfucking ass ain't went into a court. I don't care if it's small claims, bitch. I don't care if it's the appellate court and won pro se without a lawyer. I've done it. Facts. Let me get off here because that's my mama. She keep on calling me. It's like she knows when I go live. World's first and only motherfucking dark skin activist, Rashida Strober, the queen of dark skin, the originator of the entire colorism lane on YouTube. None of you bitches would be talking about dark skin if it wasn't for me. Say thank you, bitch. Darkskinactivist.com. Cash App is $rashidalala, $rashidalala. I will talk to y'all again soon.